What up, what up, what up, what up? This is Nito Bats, and we are back with another review. And for today, it is going to be, yes, Spider-Man and Wolverine issue number 3. Spider-Man and Wolverine issue number 3, Into the Savage Land, picks up where we left off in issues 1 and 2, where Peter is recruited by Logan to help him in taking down a rogue agency that defected from S.H.I.E.L.D. and is hunting down past operatives, bringing them face to face with some of their most notable foes, such as Kraven the Hunter, Omega Red, and Mysterio. And during that battle, Peter stumbles upon a life-altering discovery. Logged into the directory is footage of his late parents, who would later be revealed to be secret operatives who died on one final mission. And on that final mission, it would also be discovered that there was a third operative that was sent. And that third operative, Wolverine. And with coming to that discovery, Peter is then blinded by rage, launching a full assault on Wolverine. Holding nothing back, the two face off. In a surprisingly brutal bout, the two leave nothing on the table. With words and blows both being exchanged, the matchup would then seem to end with Wolverine as the victor, with claws fully extended, delivering a critical blow to Peter's abdomen. As I began reading the story, I can honestly say that I did not know what to expect when going into it. From the insane discovery that Wolverine was involved in the last mission of Peter's parents, to the surprisingly all-out just slugfest, which was issue 2. And with that, let's get into issue 3. The issue kicks off with what appears to be Peter opening his eyes. And upon awakening, he realizes two things. One, he's in a completely different area. And 2, not only has his wounds been treated, he has been fitted with an entirely different costume. And not just any costume, one of Peter's most famous. The Black Spider-Man symbiote suit, which debuted in Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, issue number 252 in 1984. A suit that we would come to discover would be an alien sentient from a far beyond planet. An alien sentient that not only brought out the best of his abilities, but the worst of his inhibitions. This would eventually lead to Peter separating himself from the symbiote. And also with that, the symbiote finding a new host. And that host would be Eddie Brock. And with both sharing their hatred for Peter, they would then come together to form one of Peter's most formidable enemies, Venom. As we circle back to the story, we see Peter gathering his thoughts, registering everything that happened previously and getting a lay of the land of where he is currently. And with that, it doesn't take long for him to deduce where he is. And within a split second of that realization, Peter is quickly alerted by his spider sense of one of the land's most notable inhabitants, an enormous dinosaur. And with that, it doesn't take long to realize that Peter is in none other than the Savage Land. The Savage Land is a fictional prehistoric jungle that is located in Antarctica. It's a unique environment where dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures coexist with humans and other beings. And most notably, it has been visited by the heroes multiple times. While continuing to be chased by the dinosaur, Logan emerges riding another dinosaur and makes one leap into the brain of it, saving Peter. Confused, Peter slowly approaches, and as he continues to inspect, Wolverine emerges, who also appears to be sporting a noticeably familiar suit as well. Wolverine's classic brown and tan suit, which first appeared in Uncanny X-Men issue number 139 in 1980. This suit would briefly replace the classical yellow and blue costume that we're all familiar with. This suit would also later become notorious, and this was the suit that Logan donned when he came face to face with the Incredible Hulk. Extending his hand to Peter for aid, Peter slaps his hand away immediately, creating distance, while also reminding him angrily that he just tried to kill him. To which then Logan would correct Peter, informing him that the blow that was landed was not meant to kill him, but to slow him down. And though he understood Peter's anger perfectly, he would go on to once again remind Peter that his memories from back then are not dependable, and for all he knows, he was there to protect him, while also revealing that he saw Peter's parents as his friends. Being aware that he has killed his friends in the past, he cannot confirm that Peter's parents were on that list. Not only could he not confirm, but that Peter could not confirm as well. Still processing, Peter is unsure how to go forward with Logan, to which Logan suggests that until they have all the answers for sure, they work together. And currently wounded and not having all the facts, Peter is reluctant to agree. But with no other options, this is the best play. And before Peter can grab his hand to agree, they find themselves ambushed by a barrage of arrows that have come from a random direction. And in an immediate need to get to high ground, Peter takes Logan along with them for the ride. Now on the defensive, the two make their way through the jungle together. And during this, Logan catches Peter up to speed on everything that transpired after he passed out from their battle. It was revealed that shortly after Peter was immobilized, Logan would then be ambushed by both Kraven and Omega Red, and would then wake up in the Savage Land himself, wearing his new costume as well. Still confused as to why Kraven and Omega Red are involved in this, Logan does remind Peter that Kraven did voice that both of their enemies were teaming up to take them down. And as Logan concludes that sentence, he catches the scent of another player, Dread Shadow, a new player who is also making his first ever debut in this issue. The two begin their battle with Dread Shadow, but it wouldn't be long before he is then joined by Kraven. With Peter still incapacitated, Wolverine uses himself as a distraction for the attackers, while Peter searches for a vantage point so that way they can put up the proper defense. Struggling to make his way through the jungle, Peter finally arrives at the destination that he was in search of. But unfortunately, he wasn't the only arrival. Kraven and his team are there as well. And upon arrival, they find Peter passed out, only to be revealed as a simple ruse to lure them closer so that Logan can spring the trap on them. Powering through the pain, Peter continues to lay into Kraven. And during this, Kraven manages to hit the switch on what seems to be a remote in his hand. A remote that would trigger both devices that were attached to their wrists, teleporting them instantly out of the jungle. Teleporting them to what appears to be the Great Wall of China, in the midst of what appears to be a battle, including none other than Doc Ock. All right, we have now made it to the end of issue 3. We made it. Definitely a drastic jump from issue 2, where we were last in an underground damn near death battle, to evading dinosaurs in Savage Land. And then from that to meeting up with Doc Ock at the Great Wall of China. Either way, I am here for the ride. This has definitely been a fun, action-packed 3 issues so far. And with the upcoming issue 4, I am definitely hooked in seeing where this goes and how this ends. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you love it? Let me know in the comments. Leave your feedback. Let's get some discussions going. Well, it's been real, everybody. As I always say, as you already know, the Nito Bats signing out. Until next time. Peace.